This makes no sense. Any journalist would kill to get a scoop on Ruben Navarro. Why would he want me to write a profile? I mean, everyone else on this plane is famous or important, except me. Oh my!
Don't be nervous, chérie. You haven't been to Isla Esperanza before, have you?
Well, Mr. Navarro hasn't revealed the exact location to the public.
Oh, I'm sure Ruben has his reasons. It's a magnificent Caribbean island, and we're blessed to be invited. So, you must be someone very important. I'm Margot, by the way.
You actually own the magazine I write for.
I do? Oh, it's hard to keep track these days. Oh mon Dieu! That drop! Not even private flights make a difference. Oh, I'm sorry, chérie. I can't think straight with this ear pain.
Would you like some gum? I always carry a pack on board.
Oh, what a splendid idea, Carla. Merci.
No worries. I'll just get my bag. My luggage should be in the pack.
You're such a darling, Carla. I can see why Ruben finally...
Sorry about that, folks. There's a nasty storm brewing behind us. Everyone okay?
No!
We're fine.
Sit tight. We're descending into Esperanza very soon.
Oh, wow.
C'est magnifique, non?
Ah, I missed the ocean air.
We're back, kiddos. Get ready to party.
My man!
Let's just get to the mansion first, okay?
So, where's the big welcome?
We raced the storm ahead of Ruben's schedule, I think.
A perfect moment to take in the scenery, isn't it?
May I take a photo with you, Miss Saint Germain?
Depends on what you need it for, chérie.
It's just for my personal archive. You're a big inspiration to me and others in publishing.
Oh, you flatter me. Fine, let's get a pretty picture of us.
Apologies for the delay, everyone. Mr. Navarro is ready to see you now. May I show you to the foyer?
Through the front door, I bet. Mind your own business, monkey suits, or I'll mind it for you.
The name's Lucas Matonis.
Don't care.
I'm Mr. Navarro's security chief. I suggest you follow me.
Just my luck.
Is that really Dr. Cat? I could offer my help to break the ice. Can I help you with something?
Oh, I doubt it. The lock on my suitcase just keeps getting stuck.
My dad taught me a few tricks with a bobby pin. May I?
Please. I just want to get a souvenir out for Ruben. Thank you. I didn't mean to put you to work on your vacation.
No worries. It's sort of a working vacation anyway.
Working on Esperanza? I'm not sure Ruben would allow it. Shall we go inside and ask him ourselves then?
Hurricane?
They're calling it Noah. It's a Category 2, but looks like it'll miss the island entirely.
Well, I sailed my trusty boat to Esperanza. The ocean was as smooth as glass.
Ah, a full house. What a treat to see you again, Cat.
A little something for your collection, as promised.
I'm very pleased you could join us, Miss Page.
Gracias, Mr. Navarro. It's surreal to be here.
Right then. We have a lavish and exciting weekend ahead of us, my friends. There's no cellular service on the island, but I'm setting up a local network. Meanwhile, most of you already know my assistant, Portia Frost.
You'll find your room keys on the coffee table. Make yourselves at home.
Hello, Miss Frost. I'm Carla Page.
Dear guests, please settle into Isla Esperanza, the home of my heart. Once my housekeeper serves dinner, we can all...
It's Lucas! Hurry! Oh my god! Do something. I'm begging you.
I'm afraid it's too late, Mrs. Bird.
Samuel, help me pull Lucas out on the patio.
Oh dear. My poor lad. You don't deserve this. Can't we call for a medical helicopter?
Bless your heart, chérie. But there's no helping anyone in his condition.
We might as well.
Someone, please bring me the satellite phone. It's in the foyer.
On it. I need to attach a crank to open this.
He's really gone.
That's awful.
I think he tripped and hit his head.
Not Lucas! He didn't have a clumsy bone in his body.
It's an unfortunate accident.
I'm going to notify the authorities in Panama. Jax, please, help the Admiral move the body to the basement.
I'll come with you.
What a weird story. I'll take a few photos just in case. Maybe the housekeeper knows more.
Oh, Miss Page, is it? Is there something you need?
Just trying to lend an ear. How are you coping, Mrs. Bird?
I've lived through worse shocks. It keeps hitting me all over again that Lucas is gone. I just can't seem to pull myself away.
If you don't mind me asking... Does this accident seem strange to you in any way?
Oh, I don't know. Lucas was young, healthy, and steady on his feet. Nothing tragic ever happens on Esperanza. And oh, Reuben's guests shouldn't go hungry any longer because of me.
Please, you're shivering like a leaf, Mrs. Bird. You must be in shock. Let me find you a blanket.
Oh, all right, dear. I think...
Hi. Some grim business by the pool there, eh?
Yeah, I can't stop replaying those images in my head.
Uh-huh. A shame about the big bloke, I guess.
I saw Lucas whisper to you on the veranda. What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about. Hey, where did you come from anyway?
It's Carla Page. And who's asking?
You don't know who I am. The one and only Freddy Wolf. Wanna hear more about this goalkeeper and heartbreaker, eh?
I have to get this blanket to Mrs. Bird now.
Suit yourself.
Thank you, dear. I'll be...
Take as long as you need, Mrs. Bird.
We haven't met. Admiral Sam Wilkinson. And who might you be?
Pleased to meet you, Admiral. I'm Carla Page.
So is this your first dead body?
Outside a funeral? Yeah.
And yet you don't seem too shook up by it. Why is that?
I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
The things that happen to the best ones in this country. Sheer misfortune. You've witnessed a traumatic event, Miss Page. Don't read too much into it. Yet it always saddens me when great men lose their lives so early on. Mr. Matonis was loyal to Reuben, and I can't...
Freddie Wolf wasn't a big fan of Lucas, was he?
You sure do ask a lot of questions.
Comes with working at Peak Life, I suppose.
A reporter? What in God's name are you doing here?
I got an invitation from Mr. Navarro himself.
Oh, I seriously doubt that. Excuse me, Miss Page.
Huh. Nobody trusts me enough to question Lucas's death. Maybe I missed some clues here. I could remove this pool grate with a screwdriver.
Can I help you, señorita?
Oh, hello. Are you Mr. Navarro's groundskeeper?
Si, I'm Joaquin Diaz, but everyone calls me Q. Whatever grows on Isla Esperanza, I tend to it or know about it.
Nice to meet you, Q. I don't suppose you're carrying a screwdriver?
Only shears and trowels here, Miss Page. But you can check that toolbox over there.
I need to cut that parcel open.
Ah, I see you found the screwdriver.
And then now...
Oh, check out Nancy Drew over here. Snoop much?
Well, yes. Actually, I do. I'm a journalist.
A reporter? What's a...
Do we have a problem here, Mr. Wolf?
It's all good. I'm gonna find some food.
Oh, Freddy's limping. Never a good sign for an athlete of his age. The storm is going to delay the authorities. Since we're fairly sure that Lucas had an accident, there's no urgency.
With all due respect, Mr. Navarro, I believe there's a bigger story here.
Reuben!
You should get some rest, Miss Page. I promise. We'll discuss your article after dinner.
I didn't mean... Well, I suppose it's time to settle into my aquarium suite. Wow, is this my room? I've never seen anything like it. And what's that note on the mirror? A map of the island. This will help me get around. I'd love to just watch the fish, but I'd better work on my article. Time to look over that file on Mr. Navarro. It's in my suitcase. Reading the file in bed would be more comfortable. I should read the file in bed. Yep. I should read the file in bed. Let's see what I've got so far. A reunion at Stanford University. There's Reuben with Jack's trainer and Janet Lim. They seem to be very close. Reuben's shaking hands with Admiral Samuel Wilkinson. Is he somehow involved with the military? Navarro Industries has done a lot for renewable energy, and pharma too. How to decipher the enigma of Reuben Navarro? What? Did somebody knock? Is there someone at my door?
Miss Page, finally. Do you always keep people waiting in such dreadful weather?
Sorry, I dozed off. The jet lag finally got to me.
Sure. Flying the luxurious Navarro Airlines must have been dreadful. Reuben wanted to see you in the parlor. I assume it's about your article. If you're tempted to take advantage of the accident, I strongly advise against it.
Not at all. I'm so sorry about Lucas.
And that was the problem, wasn't it? Secure. He was one of Ruben's strays. Well, you ought to know.
Didn't Lucas have a family?
Back in Lithuania, yes. I feel bad for them. Now please excuse me. Not everyone can afford to stand around chatting all day. Don't keep Mr. Navarro waiting, Miss Page.
Q looks miserable. I could talk to him later.
This place won't be the same without Lucas.
My deepest sympathies to you, Q.
Thank you, Miss Page. I still can't believe he just left us like that.
Did Lucas ever get on anyone's bad side?
I doubt it, señorita. As Mr. Navarro's security guard, he always stayed diplomatic and cool. But keeping an eye on so many guests must have been difficult. Now Mr. Navarro has asked me to commemorate Lucas, but I have no idea how.
What's your fondest memory of him?
When he wasn't watching Mr. Navarro's back, Lucas would play the harmonica. He said those tunes reminded him of home, the rolling fields of Lithuania. If I had the harmonica now, I'd craft a little memorial before dinner.
Leave it to me. I think it could be in the mansion.
Oh, gracias, Miss Page. In the meantime, I'll take care of the rest.
I really should go meet Ruben in the parlor now. Mr. Navarro, I heard you were looking for me.
Miss Page, glad you could join. And please, call me Ruben.
Only if you call me Carla.
It's a deal, Carla. I'm sorry your arrival was marred by this tragedy. Lucas will be missed dearly. Good friends are hard to come by.
Ms. Frost said you wanted to discuss the article?
Did I mention that Lucas was a devoted reader of yours?
Wow, I'm flattered.
Your modesty is delightful. Reminds... Now, tell me something, Carla Page. Do you play the piano?
I'm really out of practice.
No one is born a maestro, Carla. But knowledge is power. Don't you agree? Over the years, humanity has lost so much knowledge. The Library of Alexandria. It grieves me to think of it.
Not to mention Constantinople.
I can only hope that our generation learned enough to not... Now have a seat. I'll show you a song I've been working on. It's...
May I take a quick photo for my article first?
Be my guest.
Thank you. That will make a captivating cover photo.
My pleasure, Miss Page. Now, let's tickle the ivories, shall we?
Okay, let's listen and repeat the notes. Oops, that's not the right sequence.
See? This piano makes everyone sound like a virtuoso.
I see Miss Page finally bothered to answer the call.
Portia, please. Carla is our guest, and she didn't keep me waiting.
I'm only saying it's disrespectful, Reuben. And she's not here on holiday.
I don't answer to you, Ms. Frost.
Then who do you answer to? By all means, enlighten us.
Portia, that's enough. What's going on?
Let's go upstairs. It's a delicate matter, even more so in the light of Lucas's demise.
Right then. In case you ever feel like practicing that melody.
That's wonderful, Mr. Navarro.
Hey now, it's Reuben, remember? I'll see you at dinner.
What a memento. A tune composed by Reuben Navarro himself. Could I find that harmonica for Q around here? I need to find a vinyl record to play it.
Have you found a harmonica, Miss Page? Gracias. You have a good heart, Miss Page.
De nada. Just call me Carla.
I hope Lucas finds it too.
Miss Saint Germain.
Oh, you caught me. Nasty habit, I know. I smoke more when I'm stressed. Or when people die right outside my guest room.
Are you my neighbor?
Oui, I stay here, in the Gothic suite. It's so exquisite and dramatic. A bit like... This is my 4th time on Esperanza. It's even featured in my upcoming memoir.
How did you and Mr. Navarro meet?
Well, if I recall correctly, our first conversation happened at a party hosted by a mutual friend. After that, we kept running into each other at all sorts of events. And somehow, over time, we've grown close. I dare say we even became friends.
Sounds like my relationship with my cat.
Oh, I miss my petite belle. She's staying at the poshest Kitty Hotel in Paris, and I'm her waiting servant. Oh, I should powder my nose before dinner. An occasion is still an occasion, no matter how grim.
Sure. Nice talking to you, Miss Saint Germain. Margot's right. I should get ready for the dinner party. Phew, I'm unpacked and ready for Ruben's dinner party. All that's left is to put on my lucky necklace. Where was it? Nope, my necklace isn't here. Damn, I need something to fix that chain. Maybe I can fix my necklace with these pliers. Worked like a charm. Okay, I should use the mirror to put this on. And I'm ready. No pressure. I'll just go and meet some other big names in the dining room.
Oh, Carla! I suppose it's rude, but I brought my phone to dinner. Look, that's my little Belle.
Aw, she really is a beauty.
If only Portia wasn't allergic, I'd take this little fluff ball to Esperanza. She's not...
Didn't you put her up in that 5-star cat house? She's probably eating lobster right now.
Cat house? Really, Jax?
Dear guests, Mrs. Bird is taking Lucas's death hard. Yet she's soldiering on, and her dinner is worth the wait. Meanwhile, please, mingle and enjoy the refreshments.
Well, here's my chance to get a scoop on some guests.
We've howdied, but ain't shaking hands yet. Jackson Trainer. You can call me Jax. Everybody does.
I'm Carla Page. I hope you don't mind, but I'm crazy about your villain character in 11 Hours.
Hey, spoilers. I'm just kidding. I'm always happy to meet a fan, except when I'm hiding out at the ranch. So, you're not one of the usual suspects. You know Ruben well?
Fun fact, I only met him today. I'm here to write a profile on him.
You don't say. Well, doesn't that just beat all? I hope you're not planning to dig up dirt on Ruben.
Oh, of course not. In fact, I was hoping you could tell me some Stanford stories.
Maybe later, darling. Now is not the time.
Hello again. I'm Catherine Bennett. We didn't get properly acquainted on the veranda.
Dr. Cat, of course. My little cousin watches your show every week.
I'm glad to hear the kids are into astrophysics these days. I think it's our duty to show them the wonders of the universe. Are you a friend of Ruben's?
Sure. We go back a long way. I mean, we met today at the parlor. Had you met Lucas before?
Indeed. He was quiet, but if you got him talking, you could see he was a bright young man. I'll miss our conversations.
As head of security, Lucas must have been close to Mr. Navarro. But do you think they were friends?
From what I saw, they shared mutual trust and respect. And isn't that the key to any friendship?
A journalist at Reuben's soiree. What has become of this event?
Always lovely to meet a bright woman like you.
Oh, hello. You must be Carla. I'm Janet Lim.
Oh my gosh, the author? I love your novels. I have a gazillion notes. Yikes. Listen to me gush.
It's okay. What happened to Reuben's security man, though? Terrible, right? I can't bear the sight of blood. And you?
I try to pull myself together. That's all.
It makes me so anxious, you know? Many things do. It's
okay. I feel you.
It's just... It's unlikely that a security guard could just trip and fall, you know?
I don't quite follow you, Miss Lim.
I wonder if somebody might have pushed Lucas, or worse.
Wait, are you saying there's been foul play?
Oh, my heart's racing again. Where's my inhaler?
Hold on, Janet. It must be around here somewhere.
Thank you, Carla. I just need a moment.
Mrs. Bird will be serving the main course shortly.
I apologize for the delay. Dinner is ready, but I'm afraid it's nothing too special.
I smell garlic. What a treat. Sit down and eat with us, Mrs. Bird.
Oh, I can't eat a single bite.
Friends, I couldn't ask for better company to dine with. This visit will be...
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Reuben, I don't...
But first, let's raise a toast to Lucas Matonis, my friend and security chief. You always had my back. I wish I could have had yours. Godspeed, Lucas.
That was beautiful, Reuben. Of course, you know there's nothing you could have done.
Margot's right, Reuben.
And he doesn't admit that often. Do you, Sam?
Not if I can avoid it, no.
You like to party, Portia? I know there's good stuff in that wine cellar.
Call me Miss Frost. As for your proposition, no thank you. You're an attractive package, Mr. Wolf, but quite an empty one.
Oh, Freddy, she's got your number, pal.
Jax, could you not?
What? Settle down, Jay. I'm just talking to my friends.
Let's all just sit back tonight. There's a lot I'd like to show you this weekend.
Reuben, we need to talk privately. The sooner the better.
Of course, Admiral. We'll have lunch in my study room, and I'll be happy to...
Reuben? Oh, dear God!
He's breathing, but his pulse is weak.
Oh, mon Dieu! Reuben! What has happened to you?
Check his airway, Sam.
It's clear. I don't think he choked.
Does he have a heart condition?
Not Reuben. He's as healthy as a whole team of horses.
We all know how hard Reuben works. It might just be stress. We need to get Reuben into bed so I can run some tests.
I thought you weren't that kind of doctor.
Not exactly. I haven't practiced in years, but I do have a medical degree.
Well, then stop talking and help him!
Jax, let's get him upstairs to his suite.
Can someone bring me the diagnostic kit from my room?
I'll do it, Dr. Cat.
It's the Starship suite, right on the cliffside.
Damn it! I forgot to ask where the Starship suite was.
But I could always check the map on my phone. Dr. Cat's room must be further behind that gate. My heart just skipped. I should remove the... Looks like Dr. Cat has already unpacked. The kit could be anywhere. I need to cut the ribbon. I need to fix the tear. Hold on, Ruben. I'm bringing that diagnostic kit over.
Lost your breadcrumb trail, Nancy Drew?
You're kind of in the way of helping Ruben recover.
Oh? I'll retreat to my man caves then. It's the best damn sweet. If you ever get tired of saving the world, swing by, and we can get cracking by the fire.
I'm good. Thanks. Now excuse me. I'd better hurry back to the mansion.
Well, aren't you going to help Ruben?
Is this Ruben's study? His bedroom should be right ahead.
Really? Is this a circus? Everyone who isn't a doctor, out!
You're not in charge here, lady.
I have the...
Out! All of you!
Portia, I need my kit. Carla was just bringing it to me.
She can drop it off and go.
Carla, could you scan Ruben's vitals while I prepare the IV?
How?
Right, sorry. Just place the diagnostic kit near Ruben and set it up.
I should try to monitor Ruben's blood pressure. Okay, I think I've set everything up. I just hope
Thanks, Carla. I'll take it from here.
Let's give Dr. Cat space to work, people.
Yes, please. I'll update you as soon as I know anything. Meanwhile, ask Mrs. Bird to bag up everything Ruben ate or drank tonight.
You think it was something he ate? Then why isn't anyone else sick?
I'm just trying to cover all bases. Can you ask her, Carla?
All right. I left Mrs. Bird in the dining hall. She's probably still there.
For now, just store the food somewhere cold. I need to focus on my patient.
That's your cue to go. Everyone, leave.
Is Ruben...
He's alive, or he was when we left. Dr. Cat is trying to stabilize him.
What's wrong with him?
Hell if we know. Portia kicked us out and locked up Ruben's suite. I'm his best friend, damn it. I should be with him.
You have every right to be by Ruben's side, Jax.
Thanks, Carla. I want to be there. He'd be there for me. Ain't nothing I can do, though. Not while the Ice Queen is standing guard.
I wish you'd stop calling her that.
I wish she'd take a one-way flight back to Sweden. I need a drink. Anyone for the club room?
Count me in.
Dr. Cat must suspect that Ruben's illness may not have been accidental. Maybe I should take a photo before anything gets moved.
What's the matter, Miss Page?
Dr. Cat wants us to collect samples of Ruben's dinner.
Oh dear. Does she think the food made him sick?
She says she just wants to be thorough. I hope you don't mind.
Of course not, Miss Page. Whatever helps us get to the bottom of this dreadful evening.
Great. I'll take care of the samples then.
Nonsense, Miss Page. I won't hear of it. You're Reuben's guest.
There's no shame in accepting a bit of help, Mrs. Bird. You've been through so much. And please, call me Carla.
Well, if you're sure it's no trouble, there's a lunchbox in the kitchen.
I'll grab it, Mrs. Bird. We're all in this together. Whoa, Mrs. Bird's been busy. Now, where's that lunchbox? I need a lunchbox to collect Reuben's dinner. Can't do this with my bare hands. Dr. Katz said we should keep the samples cold until she's ready to test them.
Only one place I can think of, dear.
I saw a walk-in fridge in the kitchen. Is that where Lucas...
Sadly, yes. That's why it's best I handle this on my own. I'll take it from here, Carla. Why don't you go and unwind in the club room?
Okay. Try not to worry too much, Mrs. Bird. I'll see you later.
Perhaps Reuben had a stroke? An aneurysm? Oh, I hope not.
There's no reason to assume the worst at this point. Dr. Cat will figure it out. She knows her stuff.
2 people died in one day. It can't be a coincidence.
Janet, Reuben's still alive.
I'm sorry, I just meant... Oh, I don't want to stay in this place another day.
Neither do I, chérie. Trust me. This is not what I expected from a weekend on a tropical island.
Janet, calm down.
Do not tell me to calm down, Jax Trainer.
Should someone go after her?
I'll make sure Janet's okay.
Oh, how kind of you, Carla.
Panic spreads like wildfire, Miss Page.
I'm sure Janet came this way. Maybe she's in the parlor.
Are you all right? Do you want to be alone?
I'm really not okay. No. But thanks for checking up on me.
Is there anything I can do? Like a cup of tea?
That would be great, actually. Herbal, maybe?
I'll look in the kitchen for something soothing. I'll be...
Ah, there's the kettle. I should put the kettle...
Oh, green tea makes me restless. Thank you. I really appreciate it. My nerves are wound pretty tight right now.
Yeah, I think mine are too.
And I don't really like to drink like everyone else.
Freddy sure loves his poison.
Ugh, Freddy. I can't imagine why Ruben invited him. He's such a party boy and a total player.
I got a taste of his charm.
As long as he doesn't use it in front of Jax, maybe we...
I may be wrong, but I think Jax could use your support too.
Yes, I'll head back in a moment.
Thanks for the talk, Carla. It helped.
Anytime. I'll see you back in the club room.
It'd be a damn shame if Ruben didn't recover. A damn shame.
Are you and Ruben close?
Business associates. Navarro Industries has completed some important contracts for the U.S. government over the years.
Military contracts?
Contracts we don't talk to reporters about.
Okay, I get it. What if we gambled a question on a game of cards?
Tell you what, Miss Page, you're dealing. Well, I'll be damned. I haven't lost a game in years. You seem to be worth your salt, Miss Page. So, what are you so eager to know?
Freddy has a reputation for being unpredictable, right?
I prefer my weekends with no Freddy in sight. Mr. Wolf is as overdramatic on Esperanza as he is on a soccer field.
Don't you think he's been acting odd?
That's enough, Miss Page. Let me enjoy my drink in peace.
Remind me not to play cards with you again.
Goodness, this is all so terrible. First the security man, and now Ruben. Once he recovers, I'll be going back to Paris. even if I have to hitchhike across the Atlantic.
What do you think is wrong with him, Miss Saint Germain?
You must call me Margot, chérie. And my theory is that Reuben has caught a bug. He's probably worked himself to exhaustion, poor man. He believes it falls to him to save the world.
What's Reuben busy with these days?
Who can say? Inventing some revolutionary gadget? Curing the rhinovirus? Or reversing the aging process? There's always something new, and he never rests. What will your story make of all this, I wonder?
Hard to say. The weekend's just begun.
You're not the ambitious type, are you? Happy staying a small fish in a big pond?
I'm not interested in succeeding at someone else's expense, if that's what you mean.
Good girl. You know, I think we could be friends, Carla. And you could do much worse than a friend like me. Well, I'm tired of sitting around waiting for news.
Indeed. I'm going to try that satellite phone again. The rest of you should be sensible and get some sleep.
Not me. I'm heading back up there to find out what's the matter with Reuben.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I gotta do something. Maybe Kat knows what's wrong by now. Heck, I could even get lucky and show up when Portia's busy elsewhere.
Maybe I should go too.
What do you want?
I want to know what's going on with my friend.
All in due time. There's nothing you can do here, Jax.
Damn that woman.
I'm sorry, Jax. I wish I could help.
Reuben's like a big brother to me. He's saved my ass more times than I can count.
Hey, there are lots of ways to be a friend.
Actually, I was hoping to be of service this weekend. As long as old baggage doesn't get in the way.
Portia, you mean?
I have a feeling her time on Esperanza is nearly up. Just, ah, damn it, Reuben. You better not die, or I'll kick your ass.
If Portia insists on keeping us in the dark, someone's bound to lose it. I need to get some info on Reuben for my article, though. That'll do. I should. Maybe I should console Mrs. Bird? This must be too much.
I need to do this, dear. And I hid the samples in the fridge, didn't I?
You were very fond of Lucas, weren't you?
Yes. I'm a bit of a mother hen to my boys on Esperanza. I never had children of my own.
Chosen family is just as real.
Don't I know it? I've been very lucky to have found mine at the sunset of my life. Although, I could do without Ms. Frost.
How does she feel about you, Mrs. Bird?
She's spiteful. I've been here for 7 years, but I still don't know what makes that woman tick. Portia has no heart, and yet somehow she lives.
What did you do before you came to Esperanza?
Oh, well, it was another life. I was in a sort of family business.
What kind of?
Explain yourselves, people. What happened here? Who did this?
I know Freddy's got an attitude problem.
Yes, Freddy started it. He said something rude to me. Jax told him to apologize.
Nothing to apologize for. I was just being friendly. And that Hunterson got in my face. Some people's skills he's picked up from those business associates.
Meaning?
Oh, what does it matter? Just boys being boys. No harm.
You're not the one who got put through a window, lady.
Enough. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mr. Wolf. This is exactly why Lucas and I were against bringing you here.
Reuben brought him here against your advice?
Against my strenuous objections. Unfortunately, Freddy has only confirmed my fears so far.
Duh. We've all seen the magazine covers at the grocery stores. Freddy Wolf was suspended for drunken debauchery. Freddy Wolf wrecks a hotel room.
Hello? Why am I on trial here? Look, Reuben invited me here to talk business.
A fact I regret. What is your business here, exactly?
Just asked the girl detective to bring a display box from my dresser. I'd go myself, but I'm injured and all.
You're fine. Sit still and let me finish patching you up.
That's okay. I know where the cave suite is. What a mess! I hope there's no moldy food in that dresser. Whoa! How do I open that glass display? I'm sure that's the black jacket Freddy wore today. I think it's missing something. A perfect match. What was it doing in the pool grate? Something's up. A quick photo won't hurt. No display box here. But what's that button? I just heard something open. Okay, I should find the display box before Freddy gets... All right, I should bring this to Freddy.
Well, did you find it?
You kinda misplaced it.
Ah, yes! My gold medal, my world championship medal, my royal crown.
Yes, they're medals and they're all yours. What about them?
I brought some for Ruben. He wants to buy my collection of sports memorabilia. This is just a sample. I have a bunch of them from all over.
How fascinating. I hope you're praying for Ruben's speedy recovery.
Portia, how is Ruben? You haven't told us anything.
He's regained consciousness, but he's still very ill.
Thank you. If there's anything, never in all my years.
I guess we're all on edge. I'm going to bed.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
You should make Trainer clean up this mess.
I'll take care of this, Mrs. Bird. The Admiral asked for you and Senorita Carla in the dining hall. You'll have to get more details from the Admiral.
I tried the radio on board my boat, but I couldn't reach anyone. Must be the storm. Has anyone else been able to get a call out?
Not that I know of.
There's another satellite phone in the security office. Lucas didn't carry it on him.
I imagine there's a radio too.
Of course. Communications, surveillance, it's all in there.
Admiral, is the storm going to hit us?
We should plan for the worst. That's why I want to get a call out as soon as possible.
We've weathered storms before, Admiral.
The storm's not the only threat I'm concerned about, Mrs. Bird.
What do you mean, Admiral?
I mean that 2 accidents in one day don't sit right with me. And it's my job to assess threats.
Freddy had an accident, but he's fine. He just got on the wrong side of Jax.
So it wasn't an accident then. Let's just get the comms working before the situation gets dire. Damn it. Of course the door's locked.
Mrs. Bird, any chance you know the code?
I can safely say I know this house's secrets better than anyone. But I never had this code.
And Lucas took it to the grave.
There may be a copy, but I'd hate to rummage through Ruben's study.
Miss Page can handle it while we try to crack the code ourselves. Only you knew Lucas well enough to deduct it, Mrs. Bird.
Okay. I'll look around the study for any clues. Be right back. Where would Ruben keep a security code? A secret stash has opened.
What on earth are you doing here?
Just waiting on an update about Reuben.
You'll be the last to know, Miss Page. Might as well contact your magazine and call your amateur article off.
The comms are down, Miss Frost.
And in other news, Carla has discovered that water is wet. If my satellite phone was working, Reuben would be on the first helicopter out of here.
Actually, the Admiral could get us out.
Nobody else is leaving this place until I say so.
What do you...
Portia, a little help here?
I best not catch you lurking around here again.
That was close. I should hurry back to the Admiral.
Ah, I was already considering breaking the door down.
I think I've got the code combination, Admiral.
No kidding. Let's get into the security office then.
I'll need to find a way...
You'll have to enter the security code, Carla.
I'll need to find a way to unlock this. Let's try those digits. Uh-oh. I'll still need the key card. Uh-oh. I'll still need the key card. There must be a key card to open this.
Well, I can't...
The security man.
Yes. Poor Lucas. He's still in the walk-in refrigerator.
Let me check his body. You can wait out here, Mrs. Byrne.
I don't mind a little cold, Carl. I'll let you do it, but I want to see Lucas. It might be the last time.
You're made of stern stuff, Mrs. Byrne.
Thank you, my dear. I'm beginning to think you've got some fire in you as well.
Is that the...
Rest in peace, my boy.
I know this isn't easy, but... Wait a second. Was Lucas left-handed?
He was. Why do you ask?
His knuckles are bruised on that hand. I don't think they had time to begin healing. What if Lucas was in the fight before he went into the water?
Heavens, Carla! I knew it!
We can't be certain without Dr. Kat's analysis. It's safer to keep this under wraps for now.
Right. Stay with the Admiral, Carla, in case he finds anything important. Samuel's a good man, but I don't trust him to keep me in the loop.
Of course, Mrs. Bird. I'll catch up with you in a bit. We found the keycard.
Yes, Mrs. Bird has already told me. Well done. Now, let's see if we can open that door. Help me get a call out, Miss Page. That radio should be tuned to an emergency frequency.
Sure.
Damn! Something's messing up the signal.
It's not working, sir.
Sat phone's out too. We should test it to make sure the problem isn't with the unit. Look around for a multimeter, will you? There may be one in Reuben's parlor. Meanwhile, I'll try to find some probes around here.
Marco?
Oh, I thought everyone was asleep.
Did you lose something? Can I help?
No. I was worried I stained the carpet at dinner, that's all.
Is that what keeps you up at night?
Well, I was just on my way to the kitchen for a cup of warm milk. Do you know if there's any news about Reuben?
Nothing since Portia came down to yell at Freddy.
You can always confide in me, Carla. I hope you know that. But don't let me keep you from whatever you were doing.
Right. Good night, Margot.
Well, there you are. The multimeter says the phone is fully functional. I had a closer look at the radio, and everything's in order there, too.
Okay. Any other ideas?
Yes, sabotage. Someone must be blocking the signal.
Where could that be happening?
It'd have to be somewhere close. Probably someplace elevated, depending on the tech they're using. And that depends on who's behind it and how much money they have to spend.
Who do you think is behind it?
Could be you, for all I know. Reporters have done worse to get a story.
That's not how I work.
Listen, as long as we're here, let's run today's security footage from the pool patio. Although, it'd help to know the exact time of Lucas's death.
Hold on. I think his watch broke when he fell into the water.
Interesting theory. Bring me the watch, and we'll know for sure.
Back to search Lucas's body, then. I should just get his watch. His time of death is clearer now. No clues to look for right now. I should use this to review the camera footage. I should put Lucas's watch here first. The watch stopped at 13:45:20 when Lucas fell. I should rewind the cameras to 13:45:20 when Lucas died. The video is damaged.
Look for a backup.
What the? No backups either? Bad news, Admiral.
What are the chances this is a coincidence? I'm telling you, there's a...
There's a what, Admiral?
Nothing. Never mind.
What are you thinking, sir?
I'm thinking you should go back upstairs with the other guests, young lady. I've got a job to do.
We have a right to know.
No compromises, Miss Page.
Nancy!
I wish you'd stop calling me that.
I'm just teasing you. Where's your sense of humor?
I must have left it at home.
That's funny. So you did bring it after all.
Are you ready to talk about what happened between you and Jax?
It's like Margot said. Boys being boys.
Are you too old for that nonsense?
Tells that to Trainer. He was clearly intimidated of me talking to his woman.
That's it? What about this business thing?
Ask Trainer. All I know is he's got to be pretty desperate.
Desperate?
Bye, Nancy.
Tomorrow's another day, I guess. Time for bed.
Huh. Did I just get a text message? I should head to the master suite. Ruben did send me a code to open this. Ruben, how are you feeling?
I haven't kicked the bucket yet, thanks to Kat.
Well, that's a relief. I'm really glad you called me over. Have you found anything yet?
The diagnostic has shown we're dealing with poison or venom of some kind. I examined Ruben for bite marks, but it must have been something else.
What other ways can a person be poisoned?
You might inhale it through gas or dust, but also absorb it through the skin.
That's a lot of theories. What can we do now?
Our best bet is to test the food samples you've collected.
Oh, right. Mrs. Bird has kept them safe and cold in the walk-in fridge.
Please, keep our visit a secret among the guests, Carla. But do let Mrs. Bird know that I'm doing better.
Sure. I'll try to set her mind at ease.
Is he dying?
He's having a seizure. Help me keep him stable. He's stable again, but it's only a matter of time. Forget the food samples for now. We need to detox Ruben first.
All right. What can I do?
We need to prepare a mixture from activated charcoal. My best bet is to ask Mrs. Bird for the ingredients. I'll keep an eye on Reuben.
Say no more, Dr. Cat. First things first, I need to find the ingredients. The main ones are... Looks like a mortar... Okay, one of the items I need is activated charcoal. Would Mrs. Bird still be in the kitchen?
What's the matter, dear?
It's Reuben. The poison is taking its toll on him. Dr. Cat gave me a recipe too.
Oh, good lord. Let me see it, Carla. That's quite a list. I'll give you a hand with it, dear. What were you planning to get first?
Is there any activated charcoal?
Not much, I'm afraid. I believe Q has some stashed in the greenhouse.
All right, I'll go look for it. I need to plant a daisy here. Actually, I should ask Mrs. Bird for mortar and pestle.
Well, look who's here. I didn't startle you, did I?
Not at all, Mr. Trainer. I'm just surprised to run into you here.
Well, I'm staying in the safari suite over there. Hey, have you seen Reuben?
I can assure you that Reuben is alive and recovering.
So he trusted you over me? Ain't that just a kick in the head?
With all due respect, can you blame him?
And what is that supposed to mean?
Why did you pick a fight with Freddy?
I wasn't gonna let him insult Janet, that's why. I have been nothing but patient with that buffoon.
That's not what I keep hearing, Jax.
Oh, yeah? And what is it you've heard?
That you're involved with some questionable people.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm just trying to...
How about you don't try anything? Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, or you might lose it.
But I wasn't...
I don't need to deal with this crap.
Oh my. What was that all about? I should hurry back to Mrs. Bird downstairs. Okay, I got the charcoal. Do you have a mortar and pestle?
Yes. I grind all the spices grown on Esperanza. It should be around here somewhere.
I need to pour some batter. That's it. Now I just have to follow the recipe.
Here, Carla. I've set everything up for you on this table.
I should place the ingredients on that kitchen island. That should do it. I have to hurry back to the master suite.
I pray this helps my poor Reuben. Give him my best wishes, please. And Carla, find me again later. I have something important to share with you.
Will do. Take care of yourself, Mrs. Bird.
Sorry for the delay. I've got the charcoal mixture ready.
Pass it over to me, quickly.
Will this be enough?
It's enough to detox a basketball team. We'll see the effects soon enough. Just have to...
You should really get some rest, Dr. Cat. I can stay with Reuben for a while.
Yes, I suppose a power nap is in order. I'll be in my suite. Please call...
You got it. Hush now. I should soothe the parrot before it wakes Reuben. Maybe it'll calm down if I cover up the cage. The birds can sense the storm coming too.
Carla?
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up, Reuben.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure my schedule's open. I'll get some sleep later. I'm sorry your weekend turned out this way.
Oh no, it's not all doom and gloom.
Portia told me about the fight and everything else. It's getting out of hand.
Does she know about the camera footage?
I'm sorry?
Well, the Admiral and I checked the pool patio footage. It was either scrambled or missing. I hate to think that Lucas's death wasn't an accident, but...
But it's possible. Damn it. I just don't know who to trust anymore.
Wouldn't you trust Portia to investigate?
Not in our case. I'm afraid Miss Frost is too emotionally invested. And we need someone level-headed to make the right judgment call.
Why don't you ask Dr. Cat?
I trust Kat with my life, but she's already exhausted from taking care of me.
Well, I'm no detective, but I've had a bit of practice at digging up the truth.
I suppose you have no stake in the outcome, nor any reason to take a risk for me.
If someone has tried to murder you, it's in my interest to find out who.
All right then. I trust you to be my eyes and ears from now on. But first, there's something you should know about me, Carla. There's a hidden stash in the study, which...
I know. I'm sorry. I had to go through your desk for the security code.
Oh, I see. Then could you bring me the green folder from there, please?
Of course, Reuben. I'll be right back. I need to find the missing piece. I need to stamp it first. I need to stamp it first.
Now this, Carla, is my greatest work. It's a vision of a better world. Some say it's a dream. I'd say it's a reality worth striving for.
That sounds amazing. But what exactly is it?
Truth is, it's the reason you were all invited to Esperanza. When the time comes, I'll reveal it to everyone here.
Wow. I really hope that's soon, Ruben.
So do I. I feel a bit drowsy. Would you mind getting Cat for me?
Will do. Try to get some rest. This project could be groundbreaking someday. I should take a photo. Dr. Cat should still be in the Starship suite.
Well, isn't this a lovely surprise?
Hello, Miss Saint Germain.
Chérie, you really don't need to be so formal with me. We should be friends, oui? Especially with so much happening between these walls.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm just saying that you shouldn't let your guard down so much. Last night, I saw Sam and Mrs. Bird sneaking around and whispering to each other.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
Unfortunately not, but they both seemed so stern and serious. It's a bit suspicious, don't you think? With all these accidents following us?
Hard to say at this point.
Well, I just want you to keep an eye out, Carla.
I'll keep that in mind. I really have to be somewhere else now.
Au revoir, chérie. We shall talk again.
I should call Dr. Cat back to the Master Suite.
Trust your instincts, chérie.
That ambient lighting has Dr. Cat written all over it.
Is Ruben well?
He's okay, but it's best you keep monitoring his recovery.
I'll check up on him in a minute. The worst is already behind. Can't help you without my glasses, I'm afraid. Thanks for helping out, Carla. Would you help me test the food samples later?
I'd be glad to. It's about time we got... I was planning to talk to Mrs. Bird first, though. It sounded important.
Go ahead. I'll find you once I've checked up on Ruben.
I'll grab a bite when the investigation is over. I'll grab a bite when the
Oh, Carla, how is our dear Ruben holding up?
He wanted you to know he's much better and that you shouldn't worry.
Ha! That boy is as strong as an oak. But I'll worry about him till the end.
Anyway, you wanted to talk to me earlier?
Yes, it's about Q. I don't want to confide in anyone else about this, not yet. Last night, Q saw someone going into the jungle. It was dark, so he couldn't see who it was. Oh, Carla, how is our dear Reuben holding up?
He wanted you to know he's much better and that you shouldn't worry.
Ha! That boy is as strong as an oak. But I'll worry about him till the end.
Anyway, you wanted to talk to me earlier?
Yes, it's about Q. I don't want to confide in anyone else about this, not yet. Last night, Q saw someone going into the jungle. It was dark, so he couldn't see who it was.
Maybe one of the guests took a late night walk?
Well, yes. But what business would they have in the jungle after dark? No business, is what I told Q. Not with all the creepy crawlies out there.
What does your intuition tell you, Mrs. Bird?
Someone means Reuben harm. I shudder to think they may be among us, Carla.
Could be an intruder too. But why?
Reuben works on some important projects. I don't know the half of it. But that's why he lives on an isolated island. And
Okay, I'll talk to Q when I get the chance.
will you join the others upstairs for now? I'll be serving lunch in a while.
There you are, Carla. I've been looking for you.
What's the matter? How's Reuben?
He's doing okay. The medicine has kicked in, so he just needs plenty of rest.
Shouldn't everyone be here for lunch by now?
It's still a bit early, and everyone has a lot on their minds, I guess. Shall we test those food samples while we can?
Of course. Mrs. Bird is downstairs. We can ask her about it all.
Back already? Is everything okay?
We want to test Reuben's food for traces of poison. You stored the samples, right?
Oh, of course. I hid the lunchbox in the walk-in refrigerator.
You don't have to go in, Mrs. Bird. I know how hard this is for you. It's okay. We'll find the lunchbox ourselves.
Thank you, dear. I'd better carry on with lunch.
Any idea where those food samples are?
Yeah, there should be a lunchbox around here.
The tray is missing some eggs.
I have the samples right here, Dr. Cat.
Okay then. I just hope we can prevent another tragic accident.
Actually, would you mind examining Lucas's body with me?
Whatever for, Carla.
I suspect something else happened to Lucas, but I need...
Oh my. All right, let's take a second look.
here are the bruised knuckles. There might be more clues on him than just this. I should look around more. The jacket is... The jacket is torn. Was he in a fight? He must have wiped the blood off his hand.
Bruises on his knuckles look fresh, so I'd say Lucas had been fighting.
Damn it. There were also signs of struggle by the pool. All of this suggests that Lucas's death really wasn't an accident.
That'd mean there's a murderer on Esperanza.
I hate to think of it, but we should face the facts. What if someone's trying to kill Ruben too?
You may be right, Carla. This whole situation is too bizarre.
I'll get a few photos for proof before we go.
We should let Mrs. Bird in on the situation. She deserves to know.
I'll grab a bite when the investigation is over. I'll grab a bite when the investigation is over.
Did you find them? Oh, I really should have helped.
Mrs. Bird, there's something we need to tell you. I'm afraid we found evidence that Lucas was murdered.
Oh no! Goodness me! Does that mean Ruben is in danger as well?
We think he might be.
What are you waiting for then? Check those leftovers for poison. Please!
We could utilize Ruben's workshop to run the tests.
Yes, it's opposite the security office. Do hurry.
That's the workshop. Looks like Ruben's installed an electronic lock, though.
Oh, well, we'll just... Someone should have a key to bypass this, right?
Perhaps Q has one. He's fixing that window in the club room.
Good call. I'll be right back. I need to find something to open this door. Hey, Q. Restoring the room to its former glory, I see.
You bet. What can I do for you, señorita?
It's about Ruben's treatment. Dr. Cat needs to run some tests in the workshop. But we can't bypass that electronic lock.
Ah, see. I actually installed it myself last month. Take the key, Carla. Anything to help Mr. Navarro recover.
Hopefully.
Quick thinking, Carla. Let's head inside.
So, where do we start?
Hand me the food samples, please. I'll prepare them for testing. Thanks. Ruben said there's a Navarro Labs Unitest device around here. Would you mind finding it while I set up the samples?
What am I looking for exactly?
Right, sorry. It should be a small handheld device with a scanner. Just attach it here once you find it. Thanks. That's the one. Just attach the Unitest device there. Okay, we're in business now. Are you ready to run the test?
You bet. Let's find out what's inside those leftovers.
You seem really excited about running this.
To be honest, I've always been fascinated by forensics. We practice.
Really? Well, this is going to be enlightening.
I've got this. How hard could it be? The analysis was successful. The analysis was successful. Great. I've got the results back.
Let me have a look at the results, Carla. Let's see here. All the results have come out negative, which means Reuben wasn't poisoned with food.
I guess that's a relief, right? But what now?
I'm not sure. Personally, I can't think on an empty stomach.
On the bright side, at least we know the food won't kill us. Shall we head back to the dining hall for lunch?
Sounds like a plan. Thanks again for all your help, Carla.
Nancy! I've missed you.
Can't say it's mutual. How come you look so glum today?
You would too, if you drunk as much as I have.
I'm glad I'm not in your shoes, Freddy. There's a lesson to be learned here.
It's the only thing that I've learned is that I need another drink.
Chérie, you shouldn't be so hard on him.
I'm just returning the favor. An eye for an eye, as they say.
It seems that Mr. Wolf has already left an impression on you.
It's hard for him not to. And it's not the only thing he's struggling with today.
I'll recover. I always do.
I need to speak with Reuben. Immediately.
I'm sorry, Admiral, but that's up to Miss Frost.
Don't you have any power here?
Go easy on her, Sam. She's still upset about Lucas's accident.
It was no accident.
What was that?
Someone murdered him!
What's all the commotion about?
I'm not sure if you're ready to hear this.
Miss Page, don't play games with me. Just spit it out already.
We think that Lucas was in a fight before he died. Dr. Cat confirmed that there are fresh bruises on his knuckles.
What are you saying exactly?
Lucas didn't just accidentally slip and fall into the pool. He was pushed.
What? I doubt there's enough proof for such bold claims.
I'm not sure if you're ready to hear this.
Miss Page, don't play games with me. Just spit it out already.
We think that Lucas was in a fight before he died. Dr. Cat confirmed that there are fresh bruises on his knuckles.
What are you saying exactly?
Lucas didn't just accidentally slip and fall into the pool. He was pushed.
What? I doubt there's enough proof for such bold claims.
We inspected his knuckles. Lucas must have punched someone before the accident. And I found a bloody napkin in his pocket, so he still had time to clean up.
Show. Don't tell. As grim as those photos are, Miss Page, you may be right. Is it possible there was a personal attack on Reuben, too?
Well, we've been investigating and...
Miss Frost, I must talk to Reuben.
Nobody is allowed to see Reuben or leave the island until we know exactly what's going on. No exceptions, Wilkinson.
Ha! You're a civilian with no authority over me. You should...
I have. Your title doesn't scare me one bit.
This fiasco ends now. I'm preparing my boat for departure tomorrow so that I can get some actual help for Reuben.
I suppose that's all you do back at the office.
Think twice before you pull the trigger, Miss Frost.
Next time, I will.
Don't be selfish, Mr. Captain. Take us off this island, too.
I'd like to leave too. Please? It's not safe.
Oh, I think everyone would love to sail away from here.
Someone has to take care of Reuben until backup arrives. I'd rather stay.
I'd like to come on board too, Admiral. Reuben needs all the help he can get. And we can't do much about that while we're stranded on this island.
Woo! That's my girl!
The journey isn't going to be easy. Not with the storm on our tail. And there's only so much space on the boat. I'll take 2 of you, but no more.
Only 2? That doesn't seem fair.
A lot of things are unfair in this world, Miss Page. It's nothing personal.
So what? We'll just draw straws to decide?
Something like that.
I think I saw some matches earlier in the foyer. I'll go grab them.
That'll work.
I'm getting Jax. Everyone who wants to leave should get a chance.
Well, I won't interfere with your plans. I'll be downstairs.
I need to assemble the Matryoshka.
Miss Page, did you manage to get the matches?
Yes, they're right here. But before you take off with two of the guests, I just need to ask you something about yesterday. I know you spoke with Mrs. Bird late last night. What was it about?
This really isn't the best time to discuss it.
Well, I don't see a better opportunity.
Then you're blind. We're not doing this here. We can speak afterward in my castle suite. It's right next to Mr. Wolf's. Now, for goodness sake, give me the matches. All right then, folks. Pick a straw and keep it to yourself for now. The longest ones are your tickets off Esperanza. Miss Page, all of this was your idea, so you pick first.
Excuse me. I'm gonna rest in my room. All this has been exhausting.
That's everyone. Moment of truth, people. Show me what you've drawn.
Typical. So much skill, so little luck.
Best news all week.
It is what it is.
Bien, the wheel of fortune has turned my way.
The decision is final. Let's not make a scene here, all right?
Can I have a word with you, Carla?
I guess we had to talk about Jack sooner or later, huh?
Yes, I saw the whole ordeal in the garden.
We were just having a conversation, that's all.
Oh, you don't need to defend him, or lie to me for that matter. I just wanted to say that deep down, Jax has a heart of gold.
Well, he sure has a weird way of showing his kindness.
That's what showbiz does to you. But his intentions are good. Just promise me you'll keep an eye on Jackson, please?
Fine, but only because you asked me to.
Thank you. I'll see you soon, Carla.
I have to talk to the Admiral before he leaves.
Oh, hello. I just realized something, señorita.
What's troubling you, Q?
I must have left this water hose out after I cleaned the pool. If Lucas tripped on it, and I could never forgive myself.
The situation is much worse than that, Q. We've connected the dots, and it seems that Lucas was murdered.
Dios mío, who would do such a thing?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Mrs. Bird mentioned something suspicious about the jungle.
There used to be a gap in the garden hedge. I think someone sneaked through there. I called out, but the howling wind drowned out my voice.
I'll take a look later, Q. I have to speak to the Admiral before he sails away.
See, I saw him heading through the gate. Please be careful, Carla.
Yep,
That's the Admiral's castle suite. It's unlocked. The Admiral must be waiting for me. Admiral? Admiral! Thank goodness. He's still alive. This looks bad, but I can't help him without Dr. Cat. She must still be resting in her suite. I must find Dr. Cat immediately. I don't have time for this. I need to get Dr. Cat. I don't have time for this. I need to get Dr. Cat. It's an emergency, Dr. Cat.
What's happening?
Someone knocked out the Admiral. He's lying unconscious in his suite.
What? That's awful. I'll grab my kit and head straight to him. And we'll need some ice, Carla.
Of course. I'll check the walk-in fridge.
Great! There's an ice machine right here. This machine can dispense ice. It's not working. Maybe there's something I could do to fix it? It's not working. I think that's done the job. Let's see if it works now. Nothing to put the ice in. I should find an ice bag. I need an ice bag. The top half of it is missing. This one should be large enough to fill it up with ice. All right, I best hurry back to the castle suite. Huh, it's already dark outside.
Did you find any ice?
Yeah, I've got a whole freezer bag.
Pass it to me, please. He'll survive. He'll just have one hell of a headache when he wakes up. Still, it's beyond my understanding who attacked Sam and why.
It's because he was planning to leave the island and bring back help. I don't think the attacker wants any third parties involved.
What worries me most is that we don't know why everyone is getting attacked in the first place.
We'll figure this out later.
That's right. We can't leave Sam lying on the floor now. Can you find someone to help us lift him into bed?
Sure. I'll look around the mansion.
Hey, listen, fella. I doubt you can take another hit to your tiny head.
Back off, man. I ain't apologizing for it.
What's all the fuss about?
This guy just can't let go of my comments. He wants another brawl.
Jax, are you trying to start a fight?
The only thing I want to start is an apology coming out of Freddy's mouth.
You ain't getting no apology for nothing, trainer.
Honestly, we have bigger issues than your petty fighting. The Admiral's just been attacked by someone.
What? When the hell did that happen?
You're being serious, aren't you?
I'll explain later, but I need one of you to come with me now. Jax, will you help me out?
Damn right I will. Just point me in the right direction.
Leaving me out again? That's a little harsh.
Sorry, Freddy, but I just need a hand from one of you. Follow me, Jax. I've brought some help.
Well, I'll be damned. How's he holding up?
He's alive, so I'd say he's doing all right.
Once we find out who did this, I'll fully return the favor.
I think there's been enough violence for one weekend.
All I'm saying is the person who did this should pay.
Seriously? There are more humane ways to deal with all this.
I'll stay here for a while to monitor Sam, but I also have Reuben to attend to. Someone needs to look after the Admiral while I'm gone.
I can keep an eye on him, Dr. Cat.
Hey, you brought me here for a reason. I'll guard the Admiral.
Since that's settled, let's get the Admiral into bed. Right then, I'll support his head. Can you manage the rest, Jax?
Sure, I'm as strong as they come.
Steady now. Thanks, Jax.
Just glad to do my part. Give me a shout when you need me here.
Will do. So, what do you think happened to Sam?
No clue. I think I'll look around and take a few pictures first.
I'll keep an eye out for anything odd, too.
Is that window supposed to be open? A ripped piece of cloth. It might belong to the culprit. I should grab a photo.
Carla, did you lose an earring?
No. Why do you ask?
Well, I found one lying on the ground. Called me old-fashioned, but I doubt the Admiral wears jewelry. Take a look. So what's your take on this?
Well, the Admiral was hit on the back of the head. It looks like the intruder snuck in and attacked the Admiral from behind. Did they intend to kill the Admiral, but failed? Maybe they just didn't expect me to show up. The intruder went through the Admiral's things. But why? I wonder if they got what they came for. And they left in a hurry. That's why this earring might be a very big find, Dr. Cat. It could lead us to the attacker.
Whose earring is it, though? Perhaps Mrs. Bird would know.
Good idea. I'll find her and ask about it.
The garden would be a good place to start, I think. Mrs. Bird enjoys sitting there in the evenings.
Thanks.
Evening, Mrs. Bird.
Hello, Carla. What brings you out here?
I need your opinion on something I've found.
I'll help if I can, dear. Can you show it to me? An earring? I don't understand, Carla.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing earrings like this?
Can't say I have. Why do you need to know?
I just thought it was an interesting earring, that's all.
Spill the beans, my dear. You wouldn't be asking around for no reason.
Okay, I promise to explain later. Could you find out who's lost it?
I can snoop around, but there's just one problem. Someone left me a threatening note, Carla.
Who's threatening you?
No idea. It wasn't signed, and I didn't recognize the handwriting.
Have you still got the note?
Yes, right here on the table. the notes on the table, dear. I think the threat is aimed at you too, Carla.
Whoever it is, they know we're onto them.
A threat's still a threat. And I'm not going down without a fight. I just need something to protect myself with.
What do you have in mind?
I know that Lucas had a blackjack in his room.
I think a knife would make you feel safer.
Dear, I'm not trying to kill anyone. I just need to defend myself.
If you say so. I'll bring the blackjack from Lucas's room then.
Thank you, Carla. I'll feel a lot safer having a blackjack by my side. It's somewhere in Lucas's room.
Listen, I can't help myself sometimes.
Damn it, Jax. You're not the same man I fell in love with. You've changed.
Love. I thought that word was gone from your vocabulary.
I've had enough of your stupid insults. Were you just listening in on us?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear a thing.
That's the worst lie I've ever heard. And to my face?
If there's anything I can do to make things better...
There is. Don't tell a soul what you heard. What are you even doing down here?
I'm just getting Mrs. Bird something from the security room.
Well, be on your way then.
The blackjack is somewhere in here. Maybe behind the folding screen. All that surveillance! I'm surprised anything gets past Reuben. All that's... Seems like Lucas still had a lot of errands to run.